أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So we have been learning sentences and we learned the verbal sentence jumla fi'liya first, and then we learned jumla ismiya, the nominal sentence, and we have finished doing that. Now we are going to learn how to make them negative, like a negative sentence. That's what we're going to learn. And we are going to start with learning how to make jumla ismiya negative. How to make a jumla ismiya negative. There are different ways to do it. Okay, so we will learn, inshallah, many different ways to make a jumla ismiya negative. First one, the first way to make a jumla negative, jumla ismiya negative, is by adding ma at the start of the sentence. Simple as that. Let's see. Huwa muslimun. This is a jumla ismiya. Okay. Huwa is the mubtada. Muslimun is the khabar. Both are marfu in rafa status, right? Huwa is the mubtada and Muslimun is khabar. So what was the rule? What does the first method say? By adding a ma at the start of the sentence. This ma is called ma nafiya, which means not. Okay, ma is used differently in Arabic language. Over here, this ma, what we are talking about, is called ma an nafiya. Nafiya means the one which is used to make negative sentences. So it means not. So the rule says add a ma at the beginning, at the start of the sentence. So if I do that, so huwa muslimun means he is a Muslim. I want to say he is not a Muslim in Arabic. So by that is a negative sentence. So I add a ma. Ma huwa muslimun. So it should mean he is not a Muslim. I mean, if we go word by word, not he is a Muslim. So in better English, I will say he is not a Muslim. But there is a problem. Arabs don't say like that. When they use ma to make a sentence negative, a jumla ismiya, they don't touch the rafa. They don't make any change. Sorry, they don't. They don't change the mubtada. They don't do anything to it. Mubtada remains what it is. But the khabar becomes mansub. Its status changes to nasab. So this is a wrong sentence right now. Ma huwa muslimun. How do we correct it? We make muslimun, we change muslimun to musliman. So khabar is not in rafa status anymore. It is in nasab status. And this is the correct sentence. It means he is not a Muslim. So when a ma is used to make a jumla ismiya negative, it doesn't do anything to the mubtada, but it changes the khabar, the status of khabar to nasab. That's all it does. And it becomes a negative sentence. He is not a Muslim. Okay? So that's, I wrote here, ma does not make any change to the mubtada. Mubtada remains the same, like huwa over here. But it changes the status of the khabar to nasb. And that's what you saw here. So this is method number one to make a sentence negative. So ma huwa musliman means he is not a Muslim. There is another way. Second method, by adding a ma at the start of the sentence, and then you add one more thing. You add a ba to the khabar, which is actually a b, ba kasra b. By adding a ma at the start, as at the start of the sentence, as we did in the previous example, but you do one more thing. In addition to just adding ma, you do we make another change, you add a ba to the khabar. Like this. So it was ma huwa musliman, like in the previous case, I added a ba to the khabar, huh? Which is a B actually. But there is a problem here in this sentence. Does anybody know what the problem is? We need to make another change. Abdullah
Yes, sir.
Shuaib or Abdurrahman? What is the problem?
Assalamu alaikum. The
Walaikum salam.
problem is B is a jar, so Musliman should be in jar status. It's jar majrur.
So what it should be then?
Be Muslimin.
Be Muslimin. Yeah, be Muslimin. So you see here, the khabar is in now in jar status. We always, like in Jumla Ismiya, we learned that the khabar has to be in rafa status. In the first case, the khabar changed to nasab, and in the second method, the khabar changes to jar status. So in the first case, huwa, which was the mubtada, that the terminology is changed. Okay, this huwa, which was the mubtada, is called ismuma, ism of ma. And musliman is just not called khabar, it is called khabruma, khabar of ma. Ma owns them now, kind of, huh? In the second case, huwa is still the ism of ma, and be muslimin is the khabar of ma. Okay? So what's the difference in meaning? What difference in meaning comes from adding this word be? There should be one change, some change to the meaning, right? And the meaning becomes stronger. It's a more stronger negation. It's a stronger negative sentence because ma huwa musliman means he is not a Muslim. Ma huwa bi muslimin means he is not at all a Muslim. Or you can say he is not a Muslim at all. So B, we will not translate B as with. You will not say not he is with the Muslim. No, 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 no. We will not translate be as with as we have done previously. This is just to tell that this is a stronger negation. This is a ma and be combination. When ma comes with be, then it's a stronger negation. That's it. We will not translate be as with. So he is not a Muslim at all. All right. This be is a jar and is called ba zaida. It's an extra ba. It changes the status of khabar to jar and makes it a stronger negation. So we have learned how many methods so far? Method number one, adding a ma and making the khabar mansub, nasab. Ma huwa musliman. And in the second method, what we learned, we add a ma at the beginning, but we do one more thing. We add a be to the khabar, and the khabar becomes majroor. It is in jar status. And it is a stronger negation. He is not a Muslim at all. And the mubtada, which was, without ma, it was a mubtada. Now we call it ismu ma, ism of ma. And the khabar is now called khabru ma, meaning khabar of ma. All right, a slight change in terminology. So we have learned two methods so far. There are more methods, okay? So stay with me. Hopefully everybody is focused here because I'm just speaking. I'm not involving anybody else here. Third method. What is the third method? Third method is to use laysa. Instead of ma now, we are going to use laysa. Laysa is a fail. Okay? Use laysa or any of its derivatives at the start of the sentence. So what is laysa? Let's learn something about laysa. So laysa is a fail. If it is a fail, then it should conjugate. right? We should have al-fi'l madi, al-fi'l mudare, and then we should have amr, nahi, ismul fa'il. So laysa, it means he is not. He is not. Laysu, lasta, lastum, lastu, lasna. So, can somebody tell me what is irregular about it? Did you catch it or no? Brother Sadaf Ahmad.
Yeah, so this is itself is giving the impression of a sentence, like
Every verb is
he.
a sentence anyways. That is not something which makes it irregular. Fataha means he opened. That is also a sentence, right? So every verb is a sentence in itself. So that is not something irregular. There is something else irregular here. Focus on the meaning, Brother Taimur.
Yeah, it's translated like Mudari.
Yeah, did you see notice Brother Safdar? Sorry, Brother Sadaf?
Yeah, yes,
It should be Madi. It should be he was not,
correct. This
right?
was,
It should be he was not. So that is first
yes,
thing which is
yes.
irregular. Yeah. Thank you, Brother Sadaf. Thank you, Brother Taimur.
Got it.
So this is the first thing which makes it irregular. What is the other thing? It doesn't have al-fi'l al-mudari. Nothing. It doesn't have fi'l amr. It doesn't have fi'l nahi. It doesn't have ismul fa'il. No ismul maf'ul, no masdar, nothing. It does have only one column, al-fi'l al-madi. The one I'm showing you is for masculine. Similarly, one exists for feminine. Laysat, lasna, lasti, lastunna, lastu, lasna. For masculine dual or feminine dual. That's it. Nothing in Madi, nothing in Amr, nothing in Nahi, no file, no maf'ul, no master. Alright? So that is another thing which makes it irregular. So there are two reasons. It has only Madi column, which is actually translated as Mudare. And the second thing is it doesn't have any other thing other than Madi. So this for these reasons, Laysa is called Laysa. It is said that Laysa is a fail Jamid. It is from the family of Kana, Kana. So now we are going to use this word Laysa or any of its derivatives. Meaning derivative means Laysu, Lasta, Lastum, Lastu, Lasna. These are the derivatives of Laysa. So we use any of these six or their feminine or dual to and um, make a Jumla Ismiya negative. All right, so let's do it. Is there a question, Brother Ahmad Muhammad?
Yes, brother. Laisu, and then the ya is disappeared now. Lasta. So why it is not Laista?
Because Arabs don't say it like that.
Okay.
Simple as that, brother. Nothing else.
Okay.
We just have to follow how the Arabs speak their language. Okay? Yeah, the ya disappears. So huwa muslimun, again, I'm using the same sentence. Huwa is the mubtada, muslimun is the khabar. Huwa muslimun means he is a Muslim. I want to make it a negative sentence using laysa or any of its derivatives. So for this one, I will use laysa because of the huwa. Laysa has huwa in it, right? So it will be laysa huwa muslimun. So if I translate it, he is not he a Muslim. So there are two he's here. Laysa has a he in it, and there is another he. So we have two he. Laysa has an inside doer, he. He is not. So we don't need to use two huwa. We already have a huwa in Laysa. So what we will do, we will get rid of this one. We will drop it. Okay? We don't need it. We don't need two huwa. Laysa already have a huwa in it. So that's the first thing. But similar to ma, it makes another change. Laysa, when it's added to a jumla ismiya, was used at the beginning, it makes the khabar mansoob as well. All right? Similar to ma. Laysa muslimun will be wrong. Because if it is laysa muslimun, what will be the translation? Muslim is not, because laysa's inside doer is he, and the Muslim will become the outside doer. And the translation will be Muslim is not, which is not what I'm trying to say here. I want to say he is not a Muslim. So the Muslim has to change to Muslim. Muslimun has to change to Musliman. Similar to ma. And now it means he is not a Muslim. So this is the third way of making a jumla ismiya negative. He is not a Muslim. Laysa musliman. All right. So like ma, laysa also does not make any change to the mubtada. Mubtada is still he, huwa. So you cannot see it because it is hiding inside huwa, laysa now. But huwa is still there, and there has been no change to it. The only thing is you cannot see it anymore, but it's there. It's hidden. Laysa doesn't make any change to the mubtada, like ma, and it makes the same change to the khabar, makes it nasab. Same to what ma does. So this is the third way, all right? So laysa musliman means he is not a Muslim. Huwa muslimun, he is a Muslim. He is not a Muslim, laysa musliman. So anybody can tell me, I want to say they are not Muslims. How to say that? Sadiq Bal?
Assalamu alaikum. So, they are not Muslims. You would have to change Laysa to Laysu, and then
Laysu, what? Okay, oh, okay, sorry.
and then Musliman would become plural, so it would become Muslimina because there has to be nasab.
Yeah, laysu muslimina. I want to say you are not a Muslim, singular.
Lasta Musliman.
Lasta musliman. You all are not Muslims.
Lastum Muslimina.
Lastum muslimina. All right, good. Thank you, Saad. Emma,
Yes.
I want to say I am not a Muslim. How
Okay.
to say that?
Um, like las lastu
Mm-hmm.
lastu Muslim man.
Lastu musliman. Very good. And I want to say we are not Muslims using derivative of laysa.
Las lasna muslimina.
Good. So it's simple, right? Yeah, very good. Thank you, Emma. So this was the third way of making a jumla ismiya, a nominal sentence, negative. What was the first one? Use ma only. Then I use a combination of ma and be. Then we learn the third method, using laysa or any of its derivatives. Right? Now we are going to learn the fourth method. Use laysa or any of its derivative, but in addition to it, use ba as well. So very similar to ma, right? Using ma was the first method, then ma plus b, then the third method laysa, and now we are going to use laysa plus b, or laysa of its or any of its derivatives and b. So again, laysa bi muslimin, right? Like ma huwa bi muslimin, laysa bi muslimin. So we added laysa and added a b. So it makes a similar change in meaning as well. Laysa bi Muslimin means he is not at all a Muslim. Or you can say he is not a Muslim at all. So again, this ba is a ba zaida. It's a ba which is a jar, and it is also called extra ba, which changes the status of khabar to jar. So do you see, like, we have discussed four methods so far, right? Ma, use of ma only, then ma and b, and then laysa or any of its derivatives, and then fourth method, laysa plus b, laysa or its any of its derivatives, and b. So adding b makes a sentence stronger. It's a stronger negation. All right. So we have learned four methods so far. Zaidun salihun. Zaidun Salih. Zaid is the name of a person. Salih means somebody who's good, pious. Its translation will be Zaid is a good man. Simple translation. You can also say Zaid is a righteous person, but I'm keeping it simple. Zaid is a good man. Zaid is a good man. I want to say, using Laysa or any of its derivatives, Zaid is not a good man. How I will say that? Anybody other than Saad Iqbal? Sister Maryam Zishan, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Laisa Zaidun bisalihin.
I listen again. I'm going to say Zaid is not a good Muslim, just a regular. I'm not saying Zaid is not a good Muslim at all. I'm not saying that. Zaid
Laisa.
is not a good Muslim.
Laisa Zaidun salihin. Salihan.
Right. So Laisa, but what's the remaining part?
Zaidun
Zaidun and
salihan.
Salihan, right? Yeah. So now you see Laysa, its inside doer is he. When he is the inside doer, you look for the outside doer. Zaid is the outside doer, which will replace the inside doer. Right? So Zaid is not a good man. Laysa Zaidun Salihan. Zaid is ismu Laysa, Salihan is Khabru Laysa. Like Khabru Ma and Ismu Ma. Similarly, this is how we label them now. We don't say Zaid is a Mubtada. We say it is a Ismu Laysa. This is just how the grammarians want to label them. It's not a big deal though. Zaid is Ismu Laysa and Salihan is Khabru Laysa. So okay, next one. Zaid is not a good man at all. Brother Ahmed.
ليس زيد بصالح.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Brother Ahmed. Zaid is not a good man at all. Or no, Zaid is not at all a good man. So now Bisalihin is Khabru Laysa. Zaidun is Ismu Laysa. Ism of Laysa. Simple, right? Ma, then ma plus b, then Laysa or any of its derivatives, and then Laysa or any of its derivatives plus b. So we learned four ways to make a Jumla Ismiya negative. One is kind of a milder way of making it negative. The other one is a stronger way of negative. All right. So now we are going to use some examples from the Quran. See how it is used in Quran. These four ways of making negative. I have only a few minutes left in the class today. So we will go see how many examples we can do. Ma hadha basharan. We are going to analyze it and translate it and see what's really going on. So let's okay, Yusra. Yusra, are you there? No? Okay, Umar. Umar Ahmed. Wa alaikum salam. This ma is ma nafiya. It means not. Okay. Basharan means man. Translate it.
This is not an.
Sorry, say it again.
This is not an.
This is not a man. This is what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Be loud a little bit, Umar.
Yeah.
I want to make it a positive sentence. I want to say this is a man. Translate it into Arabic.
هذا بشر.
Sorry,
هذا بشر.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
ठीक है. هذا بشر.
Haza basharun. This is what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, haza basharun. Haza is the mubtada. Basharun is the khabar. Both are in rafa status. But ma came. It didn't do anything to haza. Haza was the mubtada, right? So it doesn't make any change to mubtada in bashar, and it is still in rafa status. And basharun became basharan. And as Umar correctly translated it, it means this is not a man. Okay, this is in Quran, by the way. Ma hunna ummahatihim. Anybody else? Any volunteer? Saad Iqbal, go ahead. Okay, okay, go ahead. I'll let you do it anyways. Go ahead.
Um,
Go word by word.
Ma's not, hunna is they in feminine, and ummahatim is their mothers.
Dear mothers, very good.
Yeah.
Translate it.
So they are not their mothers.
All right. I want to say they are their mothers. A positive sentence. They are their mothers. What will be the Arabic?
Hunna ummahatuhum.
Say it again.
Is it hunna ummahatuhum?
Hunna ummahatuhum. Right?
Yeah.
Ummahatun, ummahatin, ummahatin.
Yep.
Right? So this is ummahatihim. So ummahati is in what status over here?
Sure.
Jar. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ma, when it comes, it makes the khabar what? Nasab or
Nasab.
jar?
Nasab. Nasab.
So ummahatim is in what status?
Nasab.
Nasab. Yeah, the jar will be the same. The word will be the same, but over here, there is no reason to call it jar.
Okay. Oh,
Hmm?
yeah. Okay.
Because ma doesn't make it jar. Ma makes it
Nasab.
nasab. The B makes it jar. There is no B here. Is there a B here?
No.
No. So they are not their mothers. So that is what we are seeing here. Ma is used and the khabar changed its status to nasab in accordance with what we learned today. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. Anybody else who wants to do it? Brother Sadaf, word by word.
Yeah. Vama, Vama, and and they are not at all Muslims.
Believers, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mu'minina is believers. I want to
Believers.
say they are believers. How you will say that?
Uh, they are believers. Uh, whom 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 mu'minuna.
Very good. Hum mu'minuna. They are believers.
Yeah.
They are not at all believers. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ.
Mu'min.
So what is status of mu'minina here?
Status is jar because of B.
B is jar majroor, right?
Yeah.
Jar majroor. Jar majroor is as a khabar here, right? Normally jar majroor is a muta'alliq, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but we are calling it a khabar because originally it was a khabar. Ma changed its because of B actually it changed to jar majroor, this combination, but we will still call it khabar even though it is jar majroor, which we typically call muta'alliq. So they are not at all believers. Okay, I'm going over the time limit over here. Maybe we could just two examples, and then we conclude. I have some Laysa examples as well, but maybe we can do them tomorrow. I don't want to go over the time limit too much. Brother Farrokh, can I help you? Ask for your help in this?
Um, Wama and not Allah be unaware.
Amma means from what?
Amma,
It's un plus
from
ma.
what
From what? Ta'maluna?
that Tanuna, you don't know,
You do.
you know.
No, no, no. That is ta'ala. Ta'lamuna.
Okay.
That is
That,
ta'amaluna. Mim is first. So if it is from amal, not from ilm. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Ta'amaluna means you all do.
Okay. Um, and Allah is not unaware of what he do.
Okay. I'm going to repeat what you said. And Allah is not unaware from what you do. Anybody thinks this
Yeah.
is the correct translation or there needs to be a change? Brother Musa.
Yeah, there is has to be it's a B ma plus B combination,
Mm-hmm.
and that makes it not at all.
Okay. Can you make
And
it better, brother?
Allah is not at all unaware of what you do.
Very good. Very good. So minor change, but this minor change is very, very important. Very good. Thank you, Brother Hamid. Last one, and then we quit. Okay? Sorry, but bear with me. I'm going over the time limit. Hopefully it's not a big deal for everybody here. Okay, last one. Who wants to do it? Anybody wants to volunteer? Brother Sadaf, you did one, so maybe somebody else. Abdullah Shoaib,
Yes.
go ahead. Word by word.
Okay.
No, but read it first.
Okay. وما هم بخارجين من النار and man not whom they be with
You can say with, it's okay, no worries.
be with خارجين those who exit min from النار the fire.
Kharaja. Kharaja yakhruju. What chapter that will be?
خرج يخرج نصر ينصر.
Kharaja yakhruju. Ukhruj. Ukhruju. La takhruj.
Yeah.
La takhruju. What is next?
خارج
Kharijun. Kharijuna.
خارجين.
Yeah, this is a plural of ismul. Fine. Okay. Combine and give me a good translation for this.
And those who exit, and they will not exit at all from the fire.
Yeah. And not they will be those who will exit from the fire at all. Allah is talking about the people who will enter where? Jahannam. They will not be able to exit from it. They will just live in it forever. And not they will be those who will exit from the fire at all. All right? So we have to look after the B. So that's where I will stop. So we have learned 4 methods of making a jumla ismiya negative using ma. Number 2, ma plus b. Number 3, laysa or any of its derivatives. Number 4, laysa, any of its derivatives plus b. All right. So inshallah tomorrow we will start with learning Quranic examples of use of laysa or any of its derivatives, how it is used in Quran. All right, that's where I will stop now, and inshallah we will continue tomorrow. Thank you.